G'day folks. Well, I haven't done the transmission video yet, but I think this is a bit of a priority. I've actually fixed the header pipes down below. I had a couple of little holes in them and I ended up just touching them up with a bit of weld and fixing that up, no trouble. But what happened was I had the car running, just checking things, and I thought just out of the blue I would turn the engine off, thinking that I could turn the engine off with the kill switch that's mounted between right there. And what happened was the motor kept running. Because it's on the earth side, yeah, she just kept running, and I thought, what the hell's going on here? And it wasn't till about an hour later I realised, after thinking about it and looking, that it's still charging while it's running. So, and there's still an earth. So there's no loss of power. So she's running off her own steam basically. That's no good, because the whole point of the exercise was to kill the engine. Just if I, for some reason, throttle stuck or got into panic mode and needed to kill the engine, that was my little safety cushion. Now, what I've gone and done is I've swapped it over to the positive side. Well, I'm halfway through doing it, and that's all very well, but what I need to do is run the positive wire that comes out of the alternator basically to the battery terminal side, because if I just cut the power to the positive, because I had it running here into this fuse sort of panel down in here, it would still run. So to kill the engine completely, I have to run a decent heavy duty cable back on the battery side, right, from the positive basically there into the kill switch before there. So on this side it completely cuts the power from the alternator, so it'll kill the engine straight away. Crikey, I tell you what, I'm glad I tested that, you know, before I took it down, because I have got a club day on next Sunday, so if the weather's nice and everything falls into place, I'll be going down for a bit of a run. And there's another quick mention. I always had a little issue with my well, not an issue, but I had every time the cooling fans come on, it'd sort of, everything would just die. Even the pump, you could hear the fuel pump dying, and I sort of put up with it, and it just came to my attention then. Look what's happened here. That's completely fried that bit of a wire. It's an 80, I think it's an 85 amp alternator, and that wire there, I'd be guessing, be no more than 30 or 40 amp. So I've got to go for a really beefy, at least an 80 amp wire run to the battery positive side before the kill switch. So when I do turn it off, it kills the alternator, there's no circuit, and I can kill the engine. So for any of you guys out there, I'm sure most of you, probably all of you, know what the deal is there, but look, I tell you what, I'm learning all the time, so I just want to pass on a bit of information for anyone that's wanting to do that. You've got to be able to kill or isolate your alternator charge wire, because if you don't, the old engine, she'll still keep running. Alright guys, I'll catch you later.